Mm-hmm. Okay, good day. Trying to make sure the old camera works. We're preparing to fish. Our Grandpa and Nan's.
Yeah, they don't think, they just do.
Alright.
Hi, Adam, are we on film?
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
Preparing.
You're the hero. You fixed Grandpa and Nan's new
Grandpa
Sony.
and Nan, here we are on film. That Adam,
That automatically
I
adjusts.
don't know how he did it, but he fixed it.
That's a neat outfit.
I called the lady and she told me how to fix it.
I don't know
The
how
lady
he did
had to tell you how to fix it.
it. That Adam needs something else. Well, Beth said doctors never know anything about this stuff. We were just
Adam did.
Except when they're also nerds.
How are you going to be a doctor if you're going to know all this?
But doctors don't need to fix VCRs. They
No.
hire somebody.
They call the lady on the phone and they come and fix it.
Sure.
Dan said,
That's what-
Adam's going to be a doctor? Oh, good, he's going to be rich. Like rich.
Woo! Rich! Woo!
That's what,
He's a doctor or
that's what education is. It's not what you know, it's knowing where to find what you need.
Yeah.
Making enough money to hire the people to do it.
Yeah,
Right. You're not supposed to know all this.
I know a number of times I've turned down commercial photo jobs because I wanted to fix something around the house. If I'd have done the job, I could have paid for 15 people to fix everything around the house. And they would have done a professional job. I would have done a professional job on pictures. They would have done a professional job on fixing something.
It's just the challenge of learning how to do something.
Well,
that's
it's
not your grade.
fun. It's fun, you know.
Let's see, he can make.
Oh, is this that gal? Yeah, this is that gal that walked across
Oh, the
Sister
gun.
Sarah, isn't it? Or somebody that walked across Australia?
I don't know.
I know you don't care much about guns, but I've got a pretty fair
I saw
collection
some of them the other day.
of guns in there,
Beth showed me.
and samurai swords. Got one sword in there that's supposed to be about 400 years old.
Well, here's what I'll do. I'll run around and take all the pictures, and I think afterwards I can play the tape. I'll record it on a big videotape, and you can talk over it and talk onto the tape. So then your voice will be on over the pictures,
All right.
and you can say whatever you want.
Well, if we don't do that today, then I can take that.
If you want to get out there on your motor thing, so people can see what your item is.
Well, maybe if I can breathe long enough to get out there.
All I have is 800 pictures of you sticking out your tongue.
So people can see what your conveyance is.
Oh, then never mind, Mary. We don't bother. It'll suit my fancy in every way. I'll fill it with things that caught my eye in drifting from Iceland to Molokai. It won't be correct or in period style, but oh, I thought for a long, long while. Of all the corners, and all the nooks, and all the bookshelves, and all the books. Of great big tables and deep, soft chairs, and a Chinese rug at the foot of the stairs. It's an old rug from far Taiwan that a Chinese princess once walked on. I haven't got breath enough. Read just a little bit of it, Larry, and then you get the idea. I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
But
My
I
house was standing
run out of breath.
on the side of a hill by a slow, broad river, deep and still, with a tall lone pine on guard nearby, where the birds can sing and the storm winds cry. A flagstone walk with lazy curves will lead to the door where pans had served. As a knocker there, like a vibrant drum, let me know that a friend has come, and the door will squeak as I swing it wide to welcome you to the cheer inside. I'll have good friends who can sit and chat, or simply sit when it comes to that. By the fireplace where the log first blaze and the smoke rolls up in a weaving haze, I want a woodbox garden rubbed for leaves and bark and odorous stuff like resinous knots and cones and gums, and check on the flames when winter comes. And I hope a cricket will stay around, for I love its creaky, lonesome sound. They'll be drifting outer to burn on logs in a shaggy rug for a couple of dogs. Lori's winter of pride and
This
cups.
part I like here.
Mickey, a lovable gutter pup. Thoroughbreds, both of them right from the start. One by breeding and the other by heart. There are times when only a dog will do for a friend, when you're beaten, sick and blue. And the world's all wrong, and he won't care if you break and swear and vouch and swear. He'll let you know that he licks your hands, he's downright sorry and understands. And I'll have on a bench a box inlaid with dragon flax and milk white jays to hold my own particular brand, a cigarette spot from the payroll plan. He goes on, a long row, my best loved books, leather and gold, while magazines line a bow-legged stand, and a polished mixture of what I'm going to go over here for you like.
Yeah.
And
Skip most of it.
there when the shadows fall, I plan to have a magnificent concert grand when we don't have that. Pictures, I think I'll have the three, one in oil of a windswept sea with a flying scud and the waves brick white. Oh, I know the chap who can paint it right. In lapis blue and a deep jade green. A great big smashing fine marine that'll make you feel the spray in your face. I'll hang it over my fireplace.
This is much better when you're drinking.
A second friend picture is a freakish thing. It's gaudy and bright as a mackerel's wing. An impressionist smear called scent. A nude on a striped zebra skin. By a Danish girl I knew in France. By a respectful friend to look again. And the purple eyes and scarlet hair, the pallid face, and the evil stare.
To the
With a
left.
sinister, beautiful vampire face. I shouldn't have that place, but I like to think that I will. Pictures I love most of all, or something. Okay.
The last.
The beams in my house will be fragrant wood, the ones in the steaming jungle cook. Proud tall.
You're not doing it right. Go to the last.
Go to the
You're tired
last.
too.
They have a cook. I wish you had that cook. When it is good, okay, go to the last. Then when my house is all complete, I'll stretch me out on the window seat with a favorite book and a cigarette and a long cool drink that old joy will get. And I'll look about at my bachelor's nest while the sun goes zooming down the west. And the hot gold light will fall on my face and make you think of some heathen place that I failed to see, that I missed some way, a place that I plan to find someday. And I'll feel the lure of it drawing me. Oh damn, I know what the end will be. I'll go and my house will fall away, while the mice by night and the moths by day will nibble the covers off all my books and the spiders weave in the shadows nook. And my dogs, I'll see if they have a home while I follow the sun while I drift and roam to the end of the earth like a chip on the stream, like a straw in the wind, like a fragrant dream. And the thought will strike with a swift, sharp pain that I probably never will build again. This house that I'll have in time someday, oh well, it's just a dream house anyway.
That's neat. Who
And
wrote
we
that?
like Edna St. Vincent Millay's
John Blanding.
Renaissance, you know, the world stands out on either side, no larger than Hardy Park. We love it. We used to read to the girls all the time, like poetry. And he's got one with boom lay, boom lay, boom lay, boom.
the
He
Congo.
read that all the time.
You bet you into the Congo. He did it in about
Lord of the
1860.
Congo, voodoo, voodoo, voodoo.
Fat black bucks in the wine barrel room, barrel house kings with feet unstable, sagged and reeled and beat on the table. Beat on the table with the handle of a broom, hard as they were able. Boom, lay, boom, lay, boom, lay, boom, boom, lay, boom, lay, boom, lay, boom, boom, lay, boom, lay, boom, lay, boom. Harry the upland, steal all the cattle.
You get, save your breath, I want you to get out there on that
Yeah.
vehicle on your scooter, and so, and take a picture of you on
That
the
last
scooter.
one got caught in my throat.
And then we'll
The
get a
last boom
picture of
light.
you and I in the golf cart. Here.
Okay.